So, hello and welcome back everybody. This is the fourth installment of Monty's Nordic downloadable content series, the Nordic Valley. Now we are up here in Rockdale, our easternmost city, and we're watching our train line head out. We have our single engine 6-car train, and we have two of those on this line. And it's now 1867. We have a 4-year investment plan that is going to really intensify and grow Rockdale. Now this is a good view from western Rockdale, and it shows a very open space that's going to include 2 new stations over the next 4 years. A express inner rail station, as well as the express station that will connect all the northern cities together with its eastern counterparts. So it should be a interesting 4 years. So I will see you guys in 1870 and see how our expansion is going. Well, welcome back. What we're doing now is building the Bunt Der Rock line, which connects our 3 northern cities with 2 trains on one line. It's a double track line, and what I want to do is take advantage of the brand new DSB Litra AE car. Now, ignoring the weird running costs and stuff like that, we're just going to play it as is and just enjoy that benefit. I haven't gone in and modded anything, but I'm going to add 2, and I'm going to add these together. Now, what that's going to do is really give us more power, and the reason I'm doing that is I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's do that. Let's go 12 cars, and that's going to run on this line, and we're going to pause, because we're going to do the same thing at the other end of the track. Alright, we're going to go set line, Bunt Der Rock, and play. Now we're going to check out how these guys do. We're going to start in normal speed until we hit our big track off and running, and now this is the first time I have made use of the double engine. Now the reason I'm doing that is this train, as you can see, has the cheap run for free Nordic DLC train. Now this train does have some issues as far as pricing, but it works nonetheless. Now here's what I'm talking about. We're going to keep watching this train here, but if you look at the train depot and you go to buy trains, this new 3-city train stop includes the DSB Litra B. Now, it only costs $100 and 10K per year. You can go in and mod this out, and hopefully it'll be fixed in time. But for now, I'm just going to play it vanilla like everyone else sees. We're going over the wonderful river that feeds Monty Lake. We haven't been on the northern end, so it's going to be a nice little train ride. So I've gone with 2 engines, even though it has 272 horsepower. Our train, big time, 544 horsepower now, with the double engine. Now the reason I went for this is I want to expand this 3-city train line to have trains that have, well, large trains. So this one has a 12-car train. Most of it's double-tracked. I did say it's all double-tracked, but there are some bridges that had some pillar costs that we just don't have the money for yet. But it works out just fine. We split in the middle, and we should hopefully meet up with the second train on the line when we hit up our second station. Now this is a great view of all the farmlands of the Nordic Valley. A little tiny view of Mount Timber. And then right off in the distance you can still see Lake Monty with the little northern oil setup on the other side of that hill. You can almost see it right there. I get a little mouse hover over it for a second. But this is where we hurt. You can see the little passenger carriages, which actually eat into our train profits a little bit, but it's all good. It makes profit on its own, so some people just don't want to ride a train. But we're dropping down to 22 miles per hour, even with that high horsepower. This, my friends, is a hill. Now, the reason why I built this bridge up the way I did was just to gradually have this incline. But things might have to change in the future, and we'll see how we can get up this hill. What I wanted to do was maintain that flat line, so once we do get trains with even more horsepower, they will have no trouble with this hill, and they will have the potential to go max speed. If I had tracks built on the ground, the faster trains of the future would be restricted to the hill track maximum speed. So we're coming up on our double train split. We're going to go ahead and double speed. And you can see our secondary most northern town of Dursley coming up over the tree line. See if we get a nice view, which I can see the smoke of the other one coming up on the corner. So when we come around this corner, we're going to be able to see our second train, which just unloaded and made a nice little profit. It's an exact duplicate. Another 12-car train. And let's watch this guy stop off at the station. So this has quite the unload of passengers onto Dursley at the same time when you get these two trains plumbing in at the same time. So you see a lot of growth in this. Looks like work and residential. So there had to be a lot of infrastructure on these three cities as well, because now with this larger train, the carriages were overwhelmed with everyone trying to get to this train station, especially because when you think about it, it has a potential of 200 passengers trying to hit this up at the same time with two trains coming in. So that platform length had definitely had to be increased. So we have to keep an eye on the platform length versus our trains. And this is the one tunnel on the line, on the eastern part. So we'll do a nice little view of Rockdale in the background. We're definitely coming around up in elevation, our higher farmland up by Timber Mountain. And we'll fly through the trees and watch our train come out the other end. Now if I pull up the train details again, we are at our max speed of 43 miles per hour. With the brand new cars available in 1871, I wanted to make sure we could take advantage of the faster speed available. So we upgraded to our faster engines. A lot of our carriages are getting overworked, so we're going to have to upgrade those. Hopefully we'll get some new passenger vehicles and buses soon. And we're going to have to get some more tram lines running as well. So as you can see, this is a nice little 5 to 6 minute passenger line from city to city to city. So a nice 3-train stop, 2 trains, making good money. Now we just have to work on the inner infrastructure on these northern mountains, and we have begun the monster loop. Alright, well that covers it for the early 1870s. We've got our nice start to our train loop. I'll see you guys next episode, and big thanks and shout out to Comical Plays. I hope you guys noticed all the new thumbnails are here for the Nordic DLC. Also make sure to stay tuned for my all-in-one train fever video, the how-to on everything in one massive gigantic video. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Please make sure to share and subscribe, and I'll see you then. Peace on out.